Hi everyone, this is Jessica from the library, just coming to you with a tutorial video on how to place reserves on our catalog. So you can get to our catalog a few ways. The first one is through our website, which is libraries.ne.gov/Battle Creek. And on this will be what you see, and you're going to go to where it says catalog. And from here, you're going to go to where that orange little line, Battle Creek Public Library catalog, pops up, and voila, here we are. So that's pretty easy there. Now, the other way is you can Google us. You're just going to go to LEAD, and you can just put in Battle Creek Public Library, but just make sure you get us and not Battle Creek, Michigan Library. We are very different libraries. All right, here we are. You can see the two first hits that we got. The first is going to take me to that home page of the website. This one will take me straight to that catalog part of the website. You can do that, and again, just go through that same process, and voila, here you are again. Now, you're watching this on Facebook, so I'm assuming you're probably pretty comfortable on Facebook, or you know enough about Facebook to find us. You're going to put LEAD Battle Creek Public Library in the Facebook search bar, and this is what you'll see. That's our header. Forgive me, because I'm a publisher, I have a lot of extra here, but hopefully the first post you would see would be this one. And this is right here is a link that takes you directly to our catalog. So you can go through Facebook as well. Now, this is what it looks like when you first get there. Feel free to peruse anything that you want. This is going to give you what's new. So I believe it's the 30 items most recently added to the library. If you hit see all, you can narrow those down by books or DVDs or Blu-rays or audios or however you want. And I believe that's within the last 30 days as well. So 30 items within the last 30 days. It will show you. So this will show you 30 books, 30 periodicals if we've added that much in the past 30 days. So that's kind of a neat feature that you can see what's new. What's hot is kind of what's being checked out by patrons. So these are just recently checked out. So what movies and everything like that. So forgive me, I'm going to get those off the screen. Okay, so that is just a little bit about what you see on the home screen right here. In the news and messages, I have tried to give you some more directions on how to place a reserve. So if you forget what I've said, hopefully you can read that and place a reserve as well. Now, when you're ready to place your reserve, you're going to go to where it says account here, and you're going to hit log on. Now, May and I have gone through all of our patrons and have assigned usernames to everyone. If you know your barcode, you can go ahead and just use your barcode, and that might be easier for you. But if you don't, you can use your username. Now, your username we have set for the majority of you as the first initial of your first name and then all of your last name all squished together. So obviously my name is Jessica, so my first initial is J, my last name is Fouts, all squished together. That's my username. Now, there are members of the community families who have several people who have the same first initial and the same last name. And so sometimes we had to go add the first and second letters, the first, second, third, and even fourth letters of names, plus the last name to be able to get a username for you. If you try those and it still doesn't work, please give us a call. We can look that up and let you know what your username is. Now, the password for everyone is capital B and capital C. So that stands for Battle Creek, so hopefully that's easy to remember, capital B and capital C. All right, once you get that all in, you're going to hit log on. And here we go. This is what you're going to see. Now, this is your account information. So I see my name, and then I see these numbers. You're going to see 4 digits, and then these 4 numbers here. That is my library number. So if tomorrow I'm hoping to post about Libby and Overdrive. If you don't know what your number is, that is a good way for you to find it if you're comfortable coming to the catalog. Then your number will pop up and you won't have to call us. So what you see here is you see these tabs. Right now I have no reserves. items out, this is going to show me all my items out. If I saw that something was getting close to being past due, I could just click on it and hit renew. And I've done that from the comfort of my home instead of having to call us or bring the item in. So if I had any fines, they would show up here. Your interest, we're going to talk about book bags here pretty soon. And I could also find out what I have checked out over the past year. So those are kind of a nice little benefit for you doing this. So places that you can find where you can renew items and check out what you have and see if you have any fines. All right, well, we're going to talk about reserves today because that's what we're using during this COVID-19 time. So I am logged in here. I have view. So now I'm going to go back to the home screen. All right. I have decided that I want to check out some Harry Potter stuff. So I just put Harry Potter into the search engine, and it came up with all the books, the DVDs, the audio CDs, and the Blu-rays that are in our collection. Now, I want to make sure I look, just to let you know, right now I'm not sure which book I want, but I want to look over here first. This is going to tell me what items are in, as in available for checkout, and which items are out, as in another patron has that checked out right now. So that is where you can find that information, and that'll help you decide what it is you want to check out. Now, I would like to check out Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and I know that I don't need to do any more searching. I just want to make a reserve on that and be done. So you can go two ways. You can click on the title or on the picture of the book. Let's do the picture of the book. And here we are. This is what shows up. This is called our full details screen. Now, I will also tell you, if you kind of just want to know information about a book, the snapshot actually gives you the summary in a much nicer form than on this first page that shows up. So that's just a little tidbit for you. Woo. All right, so I decide that yes, I want to check this book out. What I'm going to do is just place a quick reserve, it's called. So we are just going to go ahead and hit that reserve item. And it is going to tell me that my item has been reserved successfully. So that means right now what is happening is that eventually, here we go, that little box popped up telling me that there's a reserve. That's what you see on my side. You won't see that on your computer. That's what we see here at the library. And that's what we know. Then we know that, hey, someone needs a book. So I'm glad that happened so you could kind of see how that works out. Okay, so let's say I've already placed a reserve on that item, but let's say, I kind of want to browse around a little bit. So I'm thinking I might want to check out Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I'm going to hit this little plus button right here, and that's going to, like it says, add to a book bag. And if I go up here, you can see this temporary book bag, there is now one there. So that means there's something in there. Now, on our side at the library, we have not seen any of that. So we don't know that you just put something in the book bag. That's important to know that we're not seeing any of that here. Let's say I also want a Lee Child book. So I'm going to put Lee Child in there. And yeah, Tripwire sounds good. So again, I'm going to go ahead and hit that plus sign. And maybe now I want to see what Star Wars movies are available. Oh, okay, let's see. Maybe let's do Solo. It says it's in. So yeah, I'm going to add that. All right, I think I've browsed enough. I think I know what I want. So now it's time for me to go ahead and place the reserves on the remaining items that I want. So I'm going to go to View. And now I can see those items that I put in the book bag. Now I need to make a decision. Do I want all three of these items, or do I just want one or two of them? Well, I'm going to decide that I only want two. Now if I had wanted all of them, I could hit the select all. But I've decided that I just want Tripwire and Solo, since I already got another Harry Potter book. So those are the two I want. Now this is the important part. You have to click those and you have to hit reserve selected for us to see what it is you want. So now I'm going to hit reserve and you're going to see a box come up. All right, so you can see I placed a reserve for those 2 items, and this comment box comes up. Now, before when we did the quick reserve, we didn't have a comment box, and that was because it's not set up. Excuse the phone here. It's just not set up to do that, and that is fine. One of the things you can do for us in the comment box is to maybe go ahead and put what date it is you want to pick up your items. So today is tomorrow is April 1st, April Fool's Day. So I'm going to say that I would like it on April 1st, and I'm going to be at the library around noon to pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and put OK. And it's going to tell me that those 2 items have been reserved successfully. So there you go. It was as simple as that. But again, I can't stress enough that you have to make sure you go to this reserve selected for us to see it on our end. Now, because I have put the reserves on those, I no longer want these in my book bag for the next time. So then I am going to hit remove selected. And then next time when I come back, that book hopefully will still be there. I know it says temporary. I'm not sure how long they stay in this book bag, but I'm hoping they'll stay until you remove it. So that way, if you have an item that maybe you don't want right now, but maybe you want later, you can always come back and find it in your book bag. All right, so I'm going to make sure those reserves went through. So I'm going to go to this button that says My Items. And from here, you're going to see those 3 reserves I made. Again, I made this just by going to the title, to the picture of the book, pressing there and hitting that quick reserve option. I made these 2 by going through the book bag and then selecting those as the ones I wanted to reserve. Now that I'm fully done, I might decide that after all, maybe I didn't want this Harry Potter book. So I can go over here and I can cancel that reserve. We just ask that if you do that you would do that within about 5 minutes so that we're not pulling the item already off the shelf for you. If it doesn't work out that way, that's fine. The other problem is we might go and check it out to you, and it'll be in the bag of the items that you are picking up. So forgive us if there's any missteps there. Okay, as you can see, I just got those Atrium reserves for Tripwire, and I should get another one here for Solo. Like I said, that pops up on our screen. That's what we see, knowing that we have some books we need to pick up. All right, so from here, if I had gotten those things and pulled them off the shelf and gotten them ready for you, to know that we have already checked them out to you would go to Items Out, and you would see those. Like I said, I haven't done that just in the interest of time, but you would see those on your Items Out, and then you would know that the bag is probably ready for you to pick up. All right, well that is, go back to the home screen real quick. All right, everyone, I'm sure you have questions, and I know it'll be new for you. It's new for us, but there's a lot of good things on here, and I hope this is a way that you can access our catalog and do this even after COVID-19 and social distancing is over, that you're still able to use this, and this will be open for you from now on to use this to get items and check to see what we have. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope this was helpful. Again, if it wasn't, if you forget what I say, feel free to go, and hopefully this will help get you through things as well. All right, everyone, have a great day. Thank you.